Here in Ephesians 2:6, when Paul refers to us who have taken seat together with Christ, well, the context of the heavenlies on, which is a superposition of the heavens, epuranios, puts us as the angels of Matthew 25:31. But when, as it were, the Son of the human comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will take seat on the throne of his glory. So this is according to the glory of the heavenly on regency, the heavenly on gift. Watch my video 169, as well as my video 144. What is the foundation of correctly cutting the word of truth? Because the heavenlies on gift, or the heavenlies on regency and calling, puts those as the angels who will have seat to judge the dwelling of Israel in the third watch time after the door of the wedding is shut. They will allot the regency of the heavens, mentioned right here in verse 34, that's prepared from, which is apo, from the downcast of the cosmos, but it's not the right hand in the heavenlies on, which again puts us as the angels with him in the glory to take seat to judge the nations when they will be segregated from the right and the left, just as the herdsman segregates the sheep from the kids. The heavenlies on gift, calling, and regency puts us as officiating spirits to have seat with Christ, which is spoken of in Hebrews chapter 1, verse 13. When the writer says, "But to which of the angels has he talked at any time, have seat as ones out of those at my right hand, till, as it were, I set your enemies as a footstool of your feet," the angels who are being dispatched into the service here as officiating spirits are being dispatched to those who are about to law accordingly allot safeguarding when the nations and the sheep are segregated from the right-left paradigm, concluding Matthew 25, verses 40 and 41. This designation, "these my least brothers," is not the heavenlies on right-hand seat. It's the conclusion of those who come into the regency of the heavens, where then here the cursed are cut off completely. So again, this is how we correctly cut the word of truth. We have to understand the difference between that which is prepared from apo, away from the surface of the downcast of the cosmos, which is referring to Genesis 1:2, from that point, looking this way, and that which is before, pros, looking from Genesis 1:2 backwards, that concerns those who were outchosen before that downcast of the cosmos, according to every bespirited blessing in the heavenlies on, which is according to the mystery of his will, according to his well-deeming, who he foresaw and outchose, who are according to a different allotment than my least brothers. So we, according to the mystery, is into the guardship of the dwelling law for the time of the completion of the terms to uphead all in Christ, who are not those in Matthew 25, who will be judged least, and they will be made to stand at the right hand. But this is not the heavenlies on gift, right hand context. Again, Ephesians 1:20 in the heavenlies on, which is a different allotment. It's it's the regency of God. It's the same gospel. It's the same regency. It's just a different allotment. We see the difference between every be-spirited blessing in the heavenlies on, Eperanios in Christ. And we also see you having been blessed, a lot law accordingly the regency, having been prepared for you from, not before. Ephesians 1:4. The devil's in the details. These prepositions make a big difference in how we interpret the context of the heavenlies on calling, the heavenlies on regency and gift, in contrast to that which completes the dwelling of Israel into the allotment of the right hand, which is not a heavenlies on position. So again, when Jesus refers to the angels here, these are the heavenly on officiation of Hebrews 1:13 and 14. The right hand in the heavenlies on to have seat as the angels who are being dispatched as officiating spirits when the Son of Human comes to have seat on his throne in his glory with his angels. To have seat, key words, right hand, seat, which is heavenly on calling. And when we see the word right hand, we don't see the word heavenlies on all the time. We have to distinguish this by correctly cutting the word of truth. In the discussion with the mother of the sons of Zebedee concerning those at the right hand and those out of your left name side, concerns the dwelling of Israel, what I call the right-left paradigm between Matthew 25:40 and 41. This is not referring to the heavenlies on calling. In fact, what she was requesting, she did not even perceive. Now, to have seat at my right hand till, as it were, I set your enemies further down under your feet, this is the heavenlies on position, because the enemies will be set down under his feet according to the allotment of my least brothers in that term, which is the third watch time. According to the watch times of the night, midnight is the cut in two. So midnight, when the door of the wedding is shut at midnight, the mystery and the upheading terms are finished. So this is the heavenly on calling regency, which expires at midnight. And then the rest who come into the completion at my least brothers, this is the allotment of the dwelling of Israel. They will allot the earth land as sons of God. Matthew 25:5, blissful, the Beatitudes, the blissful attitudes. They will law accordingly allot the earth land, hence Matthew 25:34. The blissful of the third watch time. So midnight concludes the second watch time, then the door is shut. So all of the Beatitudes are referring to the third watch time, which is not the heavenlies on calling or gift or regency. But they still allot the regency. They will be called sons of God, since theirs is the regency of the heavens, hence Matthew 25:34.